Now, let's get it going. Might as well start it now. Make sure everything's set up properly. Wait for people to come in. We're going to be giving away Radiant Coin. What are they talking about over here? Alright, so I think we're live, yeah. We are, it looks like it. Let's have a look. Giving away some Radiant Coin. So, gonna give away some Radiant Coin. Gonna get off my hold on. Just put this away. Get the remote away. There we go. Should be good now. So we've got a bunch of stuff to cover today. Basically, a bunch of Bitcoin, bunch of, right. What's let me get the live stream link. I'll put it in the Discord. Hold on. Right. Sorry, it might have gone blank. I'm just getting the live stream Discord link. Copy link address. Live now. Okay, there we go. Should be in the Discord. Right there. Sorry, the screen went a bit weird then, so I was tabbing out. But we're giving away some Radiant Coin, so come and put your Radiant Coin wallet addresses in the. There you go. Okay, my volume's up. In the Discord, the link for that's in the description below. If you don't know how to get a wallet address, drop it in the chat, and I'll just give you like a little brief way how to do it. Basically, you want to go to the Radiant blockchain GitHub, and then it'll bring you to this kind of page right here as we see all this. But you want to actually click on the side by here for this Radiant wallet. So you click there, and then you download the setup. Or you could get, Radiant Coin wallet from TXBit Exchange, I think. That's what I was using for a while. And it basically looks like this. Let me have a look. If you just type in our password here, it looks like this. So as you can see, it's just like a standard wallet thing. So yeah, we're going to be giving away some Radiant today. But we're also going to cover a lot of other things as well. We're going to be covering a bunch of things like Bitcoin's going up, so we're going to be covering that, and then maybe some articles, and then we're going to be looking at Ironfish, and then going through some Reddit things. So, got a bunch of stuff going on. If you just join in now, just get a Radiant wallet from either the Radiant Coin website, or you can get it from TXBit Exchange, and then put your wallet addresses in the Discord. So the Discord link is in the description below. I know it doesn't let you put it on the chat right now. I still haven't fixed that, but we should have it if you put it in the Discord. And we're going to be doing a giveaway. I don't know how much Radiant Coin, maybe like a couple thousand, maybe 7,000. I think I got 8,000 in there. So we'll just be giving away, a couple of thousand. Depends on how much wallet addresses we get. We might split it up, but who knows. Anyway, Bitcoin had a price increase over the last 7 days. Well, it wasn't really the last 7 days. It was about 24 hours. It's jumped around 4%, something like that, which is good. As you can see here, let's just load this up. Jumped on January 11th, so that's 2 days ago. It jumped a little bit and then jumped a little bit more. You know, we hit 18,000 then, I believe hit 19,000 or close to right there. It's obviously not displaying directly 19,000, but it was close to 19,000. So as I said, put your Radiant wallet coin addresses in the Discord, so you can actually join up there. Link for that is in the description below, and then we'll be going through picking somebody's wallet address. And if you don't know how to get a wallet address, drop it in the chat, and I'll try help you out. So, what did I want to show? We got the heat map here. Obviously, everything is green right now because Bitcoin goes up, so everything else goes up. That's normally just how it works. So obviously, you know, it's good. Some of the coins went up a bit further. I know Ergo had some more price action. Same with, I think it was ZIL, had some more price action as well. So why is this not connecting properly? Let me see. Is it connecting properly? Yeah. All right, so if you just join in, just drop a hey in the chat or something and go get a Radiant coin wallet address. So there we go. We got our first one in the Discord from, what's his name? Runner. So join the Discord, drop the Radiant coin wallet address, and then we'll be giving some away. We'll just be picking some people. Actually, do you know, because you're the first one, we're going to just give away like 2,000 or whatever. I don't know how much we actually have in there. Let's have a look. Let's open it up. Okay, so I'm waiting for this transaction to come through because I actually had some on some exchanges that I wanted to take off. So we've got it all collated and we're just waiting for that to come through. But after that, we'll start giving some away. So there was this one article that I just wanted to cover because obviously it's a big article in terms of crypto mining. So Celsius Mining is sold 2,687 Bitcoin mining rigs for 1.34 million. Now I don't know what that works out as. So if we do 134, how much is million? That's 1,000 divided by 2,680, was it? Something like that. So that's only for 500 each, which is, you know, decent, but it's not exactly like massive in terms of, you know, ASIC miners. They probably sold them at a very big loss. Yes, we've got a second one coming in the Discord, so make sure you drop your wallet addresses in the Discord. If you don't know how to get a wallet address, go on to Electron Radiant, download the wallet from there, or you can get it on an exchange, or you can get a web wallet. There's loads of wallets. If you just go to the Radiant, it's not going to be Block Explorer, but it's going to be crypto. It wouldn't be on here. Is this it? No, that's definitely not it. Radiant. Normally Radiant coin is what I type in. So where is it? Oh, Radiant blockchain. Here we go. So if you want to get your wallet address, it will be not here. Right, wallets. You can get a Samara web wallet, or you can get an Electron Radiant wallet, or you can get one from an exchange. It doesn't really matter. Just drop them in the Discord below, and then we're just going to be picking somebody. So a Celsius creditor, whatever, has objected to the sale and questioned whether it's the best interest of the estate. So Celsius Mining is one of those big mining firms out in, I think it's in Texas, I believe. Anyway, they entered into a Jan 7th sale agreement to sell 2,687 Bitcoin mining rigs. We just worked it out. It's like $500 per rig, which, you know, I don't really know what they're actually going to be selling, but it says it here, Microbit ASIC M30S. Now, I've never heard of this. So let's have a look at the price, see if they got a good deal on it. ASIC miner value. How much are these going for? Okay, so they did get a good deal on it. Because if they're selling them, that's around, you know, 1/3 of the price that you'd normally pay for one, even when they're in stock by here. So I guess they got a great deal on that. But that's a ton of hash rate as well to hit the network. Let's have a look how much that is in terahash. So 86, going to be 86 terahash times, how much was it? 2,680. So let's have a look. So what's that in mega hash converter? Let's go here. So terahash. So that's a fair amount in petahash and in exahash. If, you know, normally the Bitcoin network's working at around, I think it's something like 120 exahash. Bitcoin hash rate. Let's have a look. Let's just go with this one. Yeah, so they're working with 251 exahash, and they just bought 0.23 exahash worth of hash power, which is a lot. You know, you can probably mine. I don't know if you'd be able to mine solo on that. Definitely not. But I did see an article the other day about how they had something like the top 2 Bitcoin mining firms had over 50% of the hash rate on the networks, or was it the mining pools? I think it was the mining pools. If you go to mining pool stats, we'll have a look now. Okay, so I think it's talking about Foundry and Antpool basically have 50% of the hash rate. So if both of them got hacked at the same time, in theory, you know, you would what's it called? You would lose. Well, you could, in theory, attack the network, but it's unlikely that's going to happen. Anyway, let's continue to that. Texas with a hash rate ranging between 48 terahash to 92 terahash. Said the discussions with the several brokers, market participants determined that whatever Capital's offer was the best. I mean, they could have sold them way more higher, because right now they're at $1,400, and they only sold them for $500 a piece. So, I mean, they're definitely trying to cut some losses and really trying to recuperate some prices that they paid for it in the bull market. The mining firm said that the proceeds from the rig sales would be used for general and corporate expenses. So obviously they might be behind on payments to certain people. Meanwhile, the sales are still subject to the de minimis asset sale order. Got Japan Court approval to shut down Celsius Mining's 37,000 mining rigs. I mean, that's a lot of mining rigs. Bitcoin miner Core Scientific got a Jan 4 court approval to shut down Celsius Mining. So is Celsius Mining part of Core Scientific? I don't actually know. Meanwhile, a Celsius creditor has objected to the sale of the mining rigs on the basis that the debtors did not specify how they will use the proceeds from the sales. Okay. So they don't actually know if they're selling it just to give back or pay the loans, or they're actually selling it just to, you know, take some profit off the top. Okay, so if you're joining new, put your Radiant Coin addresses in the Discord, and then I'll be choosing people from there to actually get some Radiant Coin. If Celsius Mining is cash flow positive, how can selling the M30S be in the best interest of the estate? Additionally, if Celsius Mining is going to play a big role in any reorg, how can selling these new M30Ss be in the best interest of the estate? Well, as I said, they're trying to just recuperate some cost. Which, you know, with Bitcoin going up a little bit, they're probably not looking good for that deal. They probably want more money from it because Bitcoin went up a little bit. Now, the one thing that I did want to cover, and I've been trying to get an interview with somebody from this cryptocurrency. I believe we're trying to set something up where I'm just going to be asking them. So it's Ironfish Crypto. I'm going to be asking them like some various questions on the crypto, how to mine it, because they're in a testnet phase, but they are coming out, I believe, March time, something like that, or no, I think it is March, yeah. So we're going to be trying to get an interview with some person from Ironfish before the actual full launch. But they're having a testnet phase in around 7 days, I think. Maybe it said here somewhere. If we scroll down, okay, 6 days until phase 3. Keep an eye out for our feeds for updates. So when we click on the about, there's a 5-day countdown till phase 3. Basically, you mine and you get points on the network. It's basically like a test net, and then you can convert these points into coins. It's like a pre-mine, I guess, for this coin. Now let's check on that Radiant wallet. Let's see if it's processed any further. You've got to wait for a load of confirmation times on this network, on Radiant network. So yeah, we're nearly there. So we got 4 confirmations. We need 6, I think, left, or is it? Let's have a look here. All right, so there's 4 yeah, you need 6 to actually confirm the whole amount, but we're going to be giving away some of that. So stick your wallet addresses in the Discord. So yeah, we're trying to get an interview with somebody from Ironfish. I've seen that a lot of people actually in, countries that I wouldn't normally see using like cryptocurrency mining, but are supporting this because it's a privacy platform. I'm not going to mention the countries because sometimes you get demonetized if you mention certain countries. But as you can see in the phase 3, you can sign up now starting January 18th. The prize pool is 210,000 coins. So it's like a pre-mine for the coins. And then you can get a hold of these coins and you can convert them when the full mainnet goes ahead. But you can get coins by hosting a node, finding bugs, mint, burn, or send in assets, or you can submit pull requests. So it spans all the phases if you submit a pull request. So these are the different ways you can earn points. So you can actually start mining to earn points. I'm curious about Ironfish. What would be good to see an interview? Yeah, I've been trying. Like I've been in talks with people over at Ironfish. I'm just trying to get something sorted out. If I show the, am I allowed to show the emails? Nah. I feel like if I show the emails, I'm kind of just like giving out email addresses that I shouldn't be giving out. Anyway, so I'm in contact with somebody there, trying to get something done, an interview preferably before the testnet phase, phase 3. But, we'll see how that pans out because it is in 6 days. So if I do get an interview, it'll probably be up, the day before or something like that, or a couple of days after. Just depends because they are obviously working really hard towards this testnet, the 3rd testnet. So, we're going to be they're going to be pushed for time. But I did say that I'd work around them and try get like all the questions collated together real quickly and just do something like a 20-minute interview, something like that. So, and I did look at their white paper, but it's very hard to actually understand in terms of what it's trying to achieve. And that's really what I want to interview them for. I just want to get like a more brief overview so they can explain it themselves, I guess. But we're definitely going to be mining it as soon as it comes into the testnet phase. It's kind of a hassle to start mining it, like if you don't know how to access all the, I guess, the GitHubs and stuff like that. You have to actually set up the mining because there's no mining pools for it. Like right now, you can't just connect to a mining pool and it'll show you your coins. You have to basically take their code and use that to mine to their pool, I believe. So what was I looking at anyway? Oh yeah, I did see this AI. Somebody was talking about it to me, which I was like really confused about, but is automatically create short and lightly shareable branded videos from your long form content. So I might put a couple of live streams into that AI and see what it comes out with. I know it costs money. And then it also says that it can turn scripts into videos, which is, you know, it would be good to see. Like, it's kind of like that chat AI. Is it called chat? Chat AI? Something like that? OpenAI? Chat GP? No, that's definitely not it. What was I looking at the other day? Where it was... No. Something about why you type it in and it creates like videos for you, I guess. But there's not a lot of information in terms of these cryptocurrencies and crypto mining like Flux and Ergo. They kind of just give a brief overview, which I've already made videos on before. So there's not really much point in me using it to generate scripts or anything like that. Okay, so there's a live stream now. Just making sure that it was up. I'm curious about Iron Fit. Right, okay. I've already read that. Yeah, so what I basically wanted to do was just jump on here and give away some Radiant coin because I promised that I would. So any of you in the chat, just put your Radiant coin wallet in the... Sorry, what is it? The Discord. And then we're just going to give away some... If I don't have enough wallet addresses by like the end of the stream, I'm just going to end up giving, like, splitting it. But we might just give it out periodically. I don't really know, like, as wallet comes in. Let's just say that. So drop them in the Discord. So if you don't know how to get a wallet address, you can get one from any exchange, or you can get... But make sure it's a Radiant coin wallet address, because there's a bunch of Radiant coins out there. It's this Radiant coin that has RXD. That's the ticker symbol for it. Let's see if they actually... Do they have wallets on here? No, normally CoinMarketCap displays wallets where you can actually get a wallet address from. But if you go on markets, you can get a wallet address from these two exchanges, or you can alternatively get a web wallet. They're on the Radiant Coin website. So sign up for that, or don't sign up for it, I guess, but just download one of them. When you go onto the Radiant Coin website, if we can find it here, the way you get a wallet is actually... So it's a bit different how they actually open it. On the GitHub, you want to scroll down to the bottom. If you click on this Electron Radiant wallet at the bottom, it'll bring you to this GitHub page, but this is just all like stuff for the wallet. If you want to download the actual wallet, like app program, you want to click on this Electron Radiant wallet V13, and then you want to click any of these, basically, whichever one kind of applies to your operating system. This one's the one for Windows, the Electron Radiant setup. I believe there is a portable one, but this one's definitely the one for... Like the other two down here don't really set it up. This is the main one, so you want to download that one. And then drop the wallet address in the Discord. The description for that, the link for that is in the description. So I've also been working on the Casper Coin Ghost Stag video. Not Ghost Stag, but the Dag Knight video. If you type in Dag Knight Casper. So mainly on this Dag Knight protocol paper. Now this paper is like extremely confusing for people that haven't ever touched any papers before, like cryptocurrency papers, or ever like looked at them. So, I'm trying my best in the video to give a brief overview of like what actually goes on in terms of the Dag Knight, but it is very confusing. Like this top part around like all this is easy to explain, but then when you get into mainly, let me see, like this part where it's talking about algorithms and how they're ordered and stuff like that, that is when it gets really confusing. Because many people just look at that and they just get, not exactly scared, but if you're looking at all this and you're thinking, I could never read that, well, yeah, me neither. So that's what I'm trying to, boil it down to what it really is trying to explain and what it's really trying to achieve in the Casper coin, I guess, future, because it's not actually implemented now. Right now, Ghosttag is implemented. So if you look on the channel, I think I got the Ghosttag video on there. Let me have a look. Your channel. Yeah, so the Ghosttag video is by here. If you want to check it out, that gives you like basically the building blocks to understand this Dagnite protocol. And then, so if you really wanted to read kind of like what the overview of it is, just read this formal statement and then read the confirmation time, implementation details, and the rest of this block size and difficulty adjustment. And this just talks about how are they going to implement it into Casper when they have the Rust rewrite. But so far, I don't know how far along they are for the Rust rewrite. If we go on the Casper Coin website, maybe we can see. Is there anything? So they've actually updated this recently, I believe, because this wasn't here. Like any of this wasn't here before when I looked at it the other day. So they've obviously been updating the website. But this is basically what a block DAG looks like, and this is a real-time one. So if you actually pause it here, you can zoom out, and you can see like all these blocks, and you can move backwards. If you just click on any of these blocks, it moves the chain backwards. And you can see on these blocks like the block parents, so these are the ones that came before it. And then if you go on to block children, these are the ones that came after it. And that's basically how BlockDAG works. It basically points at these blocks every time that they're created, no matter what. So if you're just new and you're joining up, we're going to be doing a Radiant Coin giveaway. I know I'm hammering on about it because, I haven't seen too many wallet addresses in the Discord. So if you want to drop yours in there, then go ahead and we'll give away some. Let's have a look. Yeah, so that's confirmed. If I can just maybe grab this from the Discord. I'm just the two people that have already posted in the Discord. I'll send you some now. I don't know how much we should give away because I got 8,000 overall, and if we could give away 2,000, like a first come first serve. So you take, I don't know, because you guys were the first ones to jump in here, so I feel like, I should just give away like 2,000 to both of you, and then we'll just give away 4,000 to the rest. What do you think about that? If you drop in the comments, just let me know if that's a good idea. Obviously, for the two people that already put their wallet address in, that's a good idea for you, but just let me know. We'll wait for that to update. Hold on, I've just got to do something on the computer. Let me mute my mic. Should be back now. Sorry, I'm just Great idea, yeah. Yeah, so we might as well. I don't really know why we're putting this off, but for the two people who did put their wallet addresses, I'm just going to give you 2,000 because you're the first people here, so might as well. So we've got the first one, which is Runner. If you're in the chat, you're receiving 2,000. Let's have a look. Is that the right address? Sorry, I'm just looking at a different monitor. Description. Give away. And then we'll put 2,000. And then the fee. Let's just have it at a fixed rate. We'll send that over. Is this going to show my password? Nope. It should take about 5 minutes. I think that's the block confirmation times, but you're going to have to wait past that. Payment sent. There you go. So you can copy that if you want to see what your wallet address is. If you see where you want to process, and then I need to get the other Radiant address. So this one, copy, paste, and you can have 2,000 as well. Sorry, not 20,000, 2,000. Send that over to you. So ask me for my password again, mining fee. Okay, boom, there, done. So we've got, okay, I didn't put this unconfirmed parent. What does that mean? I don't know, this best have been the right address now. Okay, so 1HXJSK7. I guess so. If you want Radiant Coin, I'll be sending it out. Anyone new joining into the chat right now, put your wallet addresses in the Discord. Links for that is in the description below. It's Radiant Coin RXD. That's the ticker if you want to look it up on CoinMarketCap. So this should be confirmed if I close out the address and then open it back up. Got a bunch of files on my desktop, which are just like a bunch of video files. Let's have a look. Unconfirmed parent. What does that mean? Let's have a look. Unconfirmed parent Electrum. Here we go. So earlier today I transferred some Bitcoin from my Coinbase account to my Electrum wallet. Then I tried to transfer it to another wallet, but now the history tab on Electrum just says unconfirmed parent, and it also says the transaction from Coinbase unconfirmed. What should I do in this situation? Your transaction needs to confirm before you can spend it. The Bitcoin were up here, just wait for the confirmations and you can send it on its way. So what do I actually do with that then? All right, so it has come through. I just seen it in the chat then. All right, so I guess it's just waiting for confirmations on the network. Cool. That should be all right. Yeah, flying high. Just sent that over, so make sure that it's confirmed. If it's not confirmed, just let me know and I'll go back through the wallet and try get it back. So Ravencoin. So we're just gonna look at Reddit for now while we're waiting around. Let's have a look. Without auto staking and Torch, you make 7,000 extra ZIL for every 1 million staked, and you don't have to do anything. Well, that's a lot of ZIL to stake. Antminer water test with a hose. Okay, so this person's water cooling their Antminer, clearly. I don't really want the volume on, to be honest. So are they actually running that right now? I'm not sure. I don't want to put the volume up because it's going to blast it through onto the stream. Let's have a look. That's pretty cool. PSU adapter. I don't really know what that's on about. It's been syncing for 4 months. I guess it's a HDD problem. I haven't actually looked at Chia Coin, but there was this one thing that I saw. I know a lot of people did videos, and clearly the Evergreen crypto miner. What was it called? Was it called Evergreen? So let's have a look. Evergreen. Yeah, okay, right. Crypto miner. So there's a lot of talk about this Evergreen crypto miner, which is a Chia miner. So if we go on mining pool stats, we can see how many pools there are for Chia. But this coin actually had a massive price spike in, so that's nice, but Chia way back in, I don't know, maybe a year ago, something like that. Chia coin. But I was also looking at the stats, and it was like this Evergreen miner that the people are all making videos about is not really more profitable than GPUs. The ROI on them is so long. Like Voscoin did a video, I'm making $60 a month with hard drives, but the ROI is not great on them if you want to buy one yourself. So when we look at year to date, or let's go all time. So yeah, it was at $1,000 per coin of Chia, and then it's come all the way down to whatever. But that was just at the start, there's a bit of hype from it. So people are just mining it on their hard drives and stuff like that. So, I guess it would have been profitable up to about there on the scale, like up to about $200 a coin, but it's definitely not profitable right now. As I was right, so let's click on this. Let's not start the video though. Just mute that. Is there any link to it? Right, so Evergreen miner here. So right, so the price comparison, let's have a look. Chia mining profitability. Is that what we're looking for? Profitability. Chia calculator, here we go. So 10 plots, number of plots of size 1 GIB. So that's 1 gigabyte, is it? Or is it 10? We need to find out how much terabytes this is. So this is 6 terabytes, as it says there. 6 terabytes for $300. And 6 terabytes is going to be... Alright, let's just type in 6 here. So 6 terabytes gives you 61 plots. Which monthly is only $2.64 a month, which is, the ROI to gain back $299 is basically non-existent, and you have to pay for electricity on it. So that's not good either. So we'll see about that. And the exchange rate is $33 per coin. So unless I got the calculations wrong and this isn't terabytes. No, it is terabytes. Earnings over a time frame. Network space, size of plots. Yeah, so you see you're not really going to get much from buying one of these Evergreen miners. It doesn't really pay off. But I've just seen a lot of videos on it, and I was like looking into it, and I was like, this is not really profitable to actually buy one. Unless they got them for free, which is what I'm assuming that Evergreen miner kind of reached out to them and said we'll send you some free ones and then you can promote it. Let's have a look now. Starter kit. Enterprise. What's this? 800 watts at 1000 terabytes. Starting at, okay, so 1200 terabytes. Let's have a look at that. Well, 1200 terabytes is going to be 1.2. That gives you 12,000 plots, which is $539 a month. So the ROI is around 20 months, which is still extremely low. It's been syncing for 4 months, right? Anything else? See, look, the chia farmers, yeah. Consolidated my harvesters into one machine with 497 terabyte storage. Everything compiled, pull in 290 from the wall farming. I mean, yeah, it's good if you've already paid for the miners, but it's not really the best time to buy it right now. I don't believe anyway. Would anyone send me some ravens, like a little charity here? I would, but I haven't got any Raven coin on me right now. I sold it all. So if you're just joining the chat, stick your Radiant coin wallet in the Discord. So the link for that is in the description below. There, if you don't know how to get a Radiant wallet, just drop it in the comments and I'll run you through how to get one. USB stick with portable mining software, not USB miner. Okay. What's the next big thing? Congrats, everyone's on the Ledger integration. What's the next similar big thing coming our way? How much hash rate would be required to mine 1 Bitcoin in 2023? It's a good question. Let's have a look at this. I think that 600 to 7 terahash is needed to mine 1 Bitcoin until the end of this year. 7 times S19. It's pretty accurate. If you want to account for Bitcoin Afterpay and power costs, you can adjust accordingly. I don't think it would take, well, actually, yeah, it'd take probably around, a good year to mine on 700 terahash, and that's a lot of money to pump into it, especially when Bitcoin's low. Anything else? Mobile Vertcoin wallet. That's cool. What else? 14 years ago in block 170, the first Bitcoin transaction took place. Cool. Favorite mobile mining app? There's no such thing as mobile mining. Sounds like a scammer. You can download something and get your wallets hacked. Definitely underrated. Imagine if, if actual phone mining was a thing and we're all just sleeping on it. Cryptocurrency is heading towards surviving the first ice age. Well, I think we're already in the ice age. Or maybe we have more to go, who knows? Bitcoin just broke 19,000. Yeah, we covered that earlier. QE is in the eye of the Bitcoin holder. So some person wearing a Bitcoin costume. Anything else? When will the mobile wallet be ready? I have some Casper on the exchange. I'd like to hold its private keys. That's a good question. When is the mobile wallet coming through? Real answer, when it's ready. What's the progress and when's it expected to be ready? I think they actually just did the funding for the Ledger integration for Casper Coin, which is great. There's 10 mods in this sub, but I don't see any posts here. Okay. Do you think the bulls are back and it's now the right time to jump in? probably not the right time to jump in. It's going to fall a bit more on for any reason. So if you just join in new, if you drop your Radiant coin wallet addresses in the Discord, that is going to be Radiant Coin RXD. That's the ticker symbol on CoinMarketCap. I'm not sponsored. I just got some that I got from mining, so drop them in the Discord below. Casper mining slowly catching up to ETC. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, so ETC is at 26% and Casper's at 14%. That's a large amount of coins. This is only on HiveOS, so there might be people on Windows that are not recorded. Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at my looking at the chat. Ethash, if you look on algorithms and GPUs, you see Ethash is obviously up there, with Casper being below it slightly more than in terms of coins mined. And then you got Ravencoin, Ergo, I think that's Raptorium, then Bitcoin. But a lot of Bitcoin's not mined on HiveOS, because obviously Bitcoin would be above all of these in terms of coins and in algorithms. But as you can see, Ethash is, well, Ethereum Classic Hash is still the top, and there's still a lot of people on that on Ethereum Classic because it is profitable on certain ASIC miners, but not for GPU mining anymore at all. And then Casper's obviously is profitable, and if you go on mining pool stats, I think it's profitable on the 40 series. Sorry, not mining pool stats. You want to go on what to mine. Let's check this Radiant wallet, see if the transaction went through. I'm not exposing anything here. Okay, so they all went, both of them went through. Cool. So that's already done. Now let's have a look. I'm just going to slowly disconnect, and then we're going to look at this. Let's get that going. Is this going to play sound? Okay, so got the 4090 here. If you just go on, basic calculate and stuff like that, we can see, I don't know where it is. Let's scroll down. Okay, that's at 1 cent per kilowatt hour. So it's still profitable on Altherium. I've seen the Altherium, is it called Altherium? Something like that. Alphethereum, whatever, is profitable on there. So let's have a look now. Right, so we got Altherium, Conceal, and then Radiant is the coin that we're actually giving away here. So it's still profitable on the 4090, by a decent amount, actually, by 32 cents. That's at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. And we've known that for a while, that this coin is profitable, but it's also an ASIC mineable coin. So there's, a lot of competition there, but it's still a small coin. So we don't really know, which way it's going to go in terms of, GPU mining. because it's obviously going to have an ASIC network, and FPGAs are allowed on the network if you can somehow get the bit streams for them. And then, a lot of these are actually profitable. I think that's because Bitcoin has gone up. So every coin basically jumps when Bitcoin goes up, which is good for most networks. But especially for, the smaller coins, because they kind of don't have anything to grasp onto. So they can grasp onto Bitcoin's price and then they can go up a little bit. So we're seeing a lot of profitability on the 4090 here. Let's say we have, how many coins? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 coins. You can be profitable on the 4090. And these aren't even great like overclock numbers that they show on here. You can get way better overclocks and more efficiency. So even these numbers, you could definitely push them a little bit more, like on, where's Radiant? And no, not on Radiant. Let's have a look on K-Hash. Normally the 3090 can do about 2,000 on around, 230. So let's calculate that. It's probably going to give a higher thing for Casper. So yeah, so 22 cents at, 10 cents per kilowatt hour, and then you get 78 in revenue. But as we see here, Ethereum Classic is still one of the top mined coins on HiveOS. So if you just join in the live stream, if you want to check your Radiant Coin wallet in the Discord, so if you have a Radiant Coin wallet, you can check it in the Discord. The link for that is in the description below. And we'll be giving away some Radiant. I've already given away 4,000 Radiant coins already, but we're going to be giving away more. If you don't know how to get a Radiant Coin wallet, Bobby, then just let me know and I'll run you through it. What else have we got? So we're just looking at that mining thing. Any comments on here? All right, okay, cool, great, so none. A ridiculously accurate Bitcoin price prediction from a year ago. If that's the case this time around, it would be high time for Bitcoin to get high right now, since its peak would be roughly, current projected price is around 70 versus 50k. Actually, the next projected trough is going to be 16.2 on December 21st. Just about for a year from now. The good news here is that actual trust trended not to go below projections in the past. Okay, so cool, somebody predicted it, but you can throw out as much predictions as you want. It doesn't really mean that, if you do like a thing where it's like, what is it? Any number, like you can throw out a bunch of predictions, but they're not all going to be right, are they? It's just like a numbers game at that point. So let's see here. Anything else? Here's why Zilliqa will witness even more recovery in the coming weeks. If you did not hold and sold, maybe it's time to think about buying back. Food for thought. You don't know how to get a Radiant wallet address. Okay, I've just seen that, sorry. So you go to the Radiant website. If you type in Radiant Coin and then click on this Radiant blockchain by here, radiantblockchain.org. Once you're here, scroll down to the bottom and sorry, let me just get down there, and then they have wallets by here. So you can either get the Electron wallet or you can get the Samara web wallet. If you click on the Samara one, you have to download an app. You can get it for Chrome, and then you just run through the setup. Or alternatively, if you click on the Electron Radiant one, it's going to take you to a GitHub page where you can download the native wallet. But to actually get the native wallet, you have to get off this page and click on this side bit by here on the releases. So if you click on releases, it's gonna bring up a bunch of exe files, and this is the one that you want. This one in the middle that says Electron Radiant V013 setup.exe, and it needs to be the setup.exe. And that is going to give you a wallet. So if you just click it, as you can see there, and then just run through the process, and then you'll get a wallet address. And then when you open it, it should, you have to run through a seed phase, so you can get that. If we type in our wallet address, let's just show you what it looks like. Here. And we've already given away 2,000 to one person and 2,000 to another person that put their wallet addresses in the Discord. So that's how you do it. And it should just look like this. So we're going to be giving away, I've got 4,000 left, so we can give away another 4,000. So if you get a wallet address, Radiant Coin, RXD is the ticker. And what I mean by ticker is, if you just type in RXD and then coin market cap, it'll show Radiant by here. That's the coin that we are giving away. So that's so if you've got a wallet address, just stick it into the Discord. Okay, anything else? Will EU ban Bitcoin in the future? It's a good question. So Bitcoin is under attack. Elon Musk Tesla stopped accepting Bitcoin in 2021. Wikipedia halted Bitcoin donations after 8 years. And Greenpeace and other organizations have also stopped accepting Bitcoin for their products, or as means to donate money. But these minor infractions are nothing compared to Europe's ongoing crusade against Bitcoin. So is there anything? Okay, before the EU Commission's markets in crypto assets regulation was ratified, it caused a controversy within the Bitcoin community. Certain factors in the European Parliament that are opposed to proof of work. So is this talking about mainly the environmental concerns? Obviously it is. Greenpeace accepted Bitcoin donations between 2014 and 2022 until they were put on hold due to environmental concerns about proof of work mining. There's obviously going to be environmental concerns, but people have recently, it will take some time. Yeah, we're going to be live for around, let's just say an hour more or something like that. So you can take as much time as you want. Nearly half the EU policymakers don't like Bitcoin, while a mining or trading ban did not make it into the whatever legislation. There is a concerted effort by European parliamentarians to crack down on Bitcoin in a similar fashion to how China unsuccessfully banned the mining in early 2021. In April 2022, some European parliamentaries tried to ban Bitcoin mining and trading all at once. Over the years, proof of work has become divisive ideological line far removed from its exceptionally ordinary environmental impact. One can loosely define the political divide as Social Democrats and Greens in favor of the ban. So are they actually going to ban it though? Who really knows? Probably not likely going to happen. And even if they do ban it, how can they control the ban? There's all these stories about banning Bitcoin, and realistically you can't control it. So yeah, so anyone that's just joined, if you drop your Radiant coins in the Discord, I'll be giving away some Radiant coin. Please let me know if you don't know how to actually set up a Radiant coin wallet. But the person in the chat, what's his name, Bobby? I'll give you some time to get it up and going. And you can trade Radiant, I believe, on TXBit and TradeOga. So there. CPU mining update. We are live, but we don't slow down. Yeah, I haven't really tried my hand at too much CPU mining. I might get into it sooner or later, but I don't have a good CPU realistically for mining. Most of my CPUs are all Intel, and AMD basically do the best ones for mining cryptocurrency. New Casper offers desserts, 99p desserts as a host grand launch next week. They're talking about actual Casper desserts instead of Casper Coin. Miner perpetually in mine in error. Why does it seem like everyone here is using P2 pool? I use Monero Ocean. I'd like to know if there's any clear benefits to using P2 pool. I don't know. We'll have a look. Let's go on mining pool stats. Find Monero. P2pool.io. Can't really see much benefit to actually using it. They've got definitely a lower minimum payout, but you can still get low at the hashvault.pro. And they get way more blocks than P2 pool. So you probably want to go with hashvault pro or nanopool, depending on how big of a rig you have. It's decentralized, which means there's no trusted admin and you're actually mining Monero blocks, not just sending hashes to someone to mine. Okay, so I guess that's one of the perks of doing it. People who are really into mining and Monero like to use it. Yeah, we haven't really seen much things like that. Like there's not a lot of things where it's decentralized mining. I know we saw that pool for, I think it was Ergo and Flux, where it was like decentralized mining where you mine a certain amount of Ergo, a certain amount of Flux, and it would create like a decentralized mining pool. But we haven't seen much like that. Tried CakePay in Germany. Here's how it went. Since the only demonstrations of CakePay I've seen so far were shown in the US only. Okay, so that's just explaining CakePay, ASIC miner, collocation. Oh, that's just for hosting. Okay. Crypto lender Niexo wants to sue Bulgaria after office raids. Okay. Mark Cuban wants to buy more Bitcoin and thinks gold buyers are dumb. Okay, that's Mark Cuban's opinion. He can do what he wants. Anyone like to share why we need 3 tools for P2 pool mining in a technical point of view? How do I get paper wallet on Vertcoin? Everyone that missed why Zill's in the top 20 best performing assets this year. The crazy thing is it was written and statistically proven before the recent pump. Let's have a look at this. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Where is Zilliqa? The HBAR blockchain has built a reputation for supporting. Okay, sorry, this is the one. Zilliqa was amongst the best performing assets across the crypto sector until the bears took over in November. Although Zilliqa works as a transaction processing blockchain utilizing sharded method, unconfirmed reports indicate that the network is working to venture into their other sectors like gaming. The ZIL token is currently trading at $0.02. So it did have a spike back in April of 2022, and I think the price has just gone up a little bit more because people have started to dual mine it, and it's become slightly profitable to dual mine Zilliqa and Ethereum Classic. Or let's have a look what kind of options we have. I think it's just Ethereum Classic and Ergo, is it? No, Casper as well. What do we, if we go on K1 pool or this one? Yeah, so you got Ethereum Classic, ZIL, Ethereum W, Ethereum F, Ethereum Classic, but there is one for dual mining Casper and Ergo. I believe there is at least. I made a video on it the other day for triple mining Ergo, Casper, and ZIL. So you can check that out if you're interested in triple mining or dual mining. Anything else worthy of looking at right here? Samsung launches Bitcoin futures ETF. Well, that's actually interesting. We'll look at that. Samsung Asset Management Hong Kong, a subsidiary of Samsung Investment Arm, is set to launch the Samsung Bitcoin Futures Active ETF on a Hong Kong stock market. This ETF will focus on investing mainly in CME Bitcoin futures. What is a CME Bitcoin future? That's a good question. I have never heard of that before. Bitcoin overview choices for managing Bitcoin futures trade prices based on the regulated CME. Or is it a group? Yeah, it looks like it. Or a Bitcoin future contract ticker. Okay. I guess a lot of people are getting into Bitcoin and blockchain. Getting in the firefighter's way. That's just a recommended one. How can I get the best mining experience? I really want to try mining, but I'm getting low hashes, average about 4,500. I use P2 Pool, Min, and XMR rig. Modded with a 0% donation fee. I didn't know you could 0% donation fee on XMR rig. I'm a manual donator. Yeah, of course you are. And I have a GTX 960. Now, I think on Monero mining, the only thing that does matter... No. Sorry, for other algorithms, the only thing that does matter is just the CPU in general, how many cores it has. But for Monero, you need the best type of RAM as well. Let's see. Gabe, yeah, hey, look at the bear flag footman on Bitcoin. Let's have a look. Bitcoin. Normally I go on TradingView because it gives an updated version. Let's open this up. Okay. Well, yeah, it's obviously, no, I don't want to. I mean, it's gone past 19,000, but it was in... Wait, what are we looking at here? Sorry, we need to zoom in a lot more to actually get... What are we looking at? January. Yeah, so look at that. We're going pretty much... Yeah, I'm looking at the daily chart now. I could have just put it to daily chart here. Sorry. Yeah, so I did see a tweet the other day about... Well, it wasn't the other day. It was about 10 hours ago that's saying that it did hit 19,000. And then clearly it's just going to go up from here. But I also think it's going to tank in about... like there's a load of trading volume right now, obviously, because it's going up, but I think it's just going to take a dip off before it goes up a little bit more. Maybe give it about 3 hours probably before that happens. Or maybe it's just breaking out. Who knows? You can never really... let's have a look. What are we looking for here? Indicators. Let's have a look at net volume. Of course, it's not going to give me it because I need to sign in. Let's just open up the candles on it. Is he going to let me do this in here? Okay, candles. Here we go. So we were just looking at that then. Yeah, so it hit up to there. And it's probably going to hit up there further as well. Yeah, that's very volatile. Yeah, you see it's going down on this candle right here. That's what I thought it was going to do. Actually, a lot of Bitcoin trading, and I don't really day trade too often because it's like also very, I don't know, what would I say? It's very wish-washy with a bunch of stuff. like it's hard to predict it. Like, see, look, this candle just went down even further. So, as I just said, it might spike up a little bit more before it drops, because people are going to see that spike and just sell instantly. You know, I don't think this is going to be a next bull run type of thing. I think it's just going to, like, maybe have a little spike. It's going to go down a little bit. But it's probably going to have some stability, you know, around, you know, 18,000, 19,000. I think it's just going to fluctuate between there for a good couple of months, maybe even a couple of years. Let's just say a year and a half, maybe. So I just seen somebody join the Discord. If you're new and you want to win some Radiant coin, I'm going to give them some away. I've already given some away to the previous people who put the Discord, put their Radiant addresses in the Discord. It's Radiant coin. If you go on CoinMarketCap and type in Radiant, the ticker symbol is RXD. What did you say in the chat? I believe we are going to around 7K. Yeah, well, you know, I'm not really thinking it's going to be going down to 7K per Bitcoin. If it ever does, though, I'll be buying like loads of it, because there's opportunities to buy always, you know, and all you got to do is just have the cash on hand. And that's one of the main things that people don't have, is they just don't have cash on hand to buy any of these assets, which is why when bear markets happen like this, you've just got to take the hit and basically pump a bunch of money into something that you believe in. I'm not giving investment advice, but, you know, back when the market dropped in, was it this? Well, no, it wouldn't have been this year, but it would have been 2022. Back when it dropped at well, it wasn't really a start, but it was around that time. That's what you got to do. You just got to have cash on hand to actually implement some sort of plan, because you'd be fine if you dumped it in when it was at the bottom, but obviously you can't really expect to know where the bottom is ever, I suppose. But yeah, I think we're just going to see this go on for a while. You know, there's going to be a bit of a price spike on Bitcoin. I don't see it ever going down to 7K, but I mean, I can't tell the future, so who knows? I did want to look at gold, because apparently gold actually had a price spike along with Bitcoin, which we can actually see here, which is true. If we scroll out a bit more, so look, the price of gold has actually gone up a lot within the last couple of days, and it kind of followed the same like overarching thing as Bitcoin. If we try, I know you can overlay these things. Let's go for gold. Let's just go with this. Oh god, it always asks me to sign in to get these. Right, okay, I'm not going to do that then. Let's search at the top gold. Gold versus USD per ounces. Yeah, so it kind of followed the same thing as Bitcoin and just had this like price spike. If you go 5 days, look, that is okay. Let's go for just a month. So it has been trailing upwards slightly. And what was I looking at as the Bitcoin one? So let's just take that frame of reference right there. Most people will buy at 10, 14K, and then when it goes lower than 10K, the people will rethink and panic sell. Yeah, that's true. That's basically how the markets work, is fear and greed. You kind of got to have some sort of plan in place, and I've talked about this sometimes in my videos, where you just pick a price and you either buy at that price or nothing. And if you miss out on the opportunity, then just kind of got to let it go. And then you also have to pick a price to sell at. So say I buy Bitcoin now and I say I'm going to sell it as soon as it hits 60K. So by that math, it's going to be like 3x'd. You're going to times your money by 3. If you bought it now and sold it at 60K and you just hold it until it gets to 60K, it might never get to it. But you've got to have a price that you know you're just going to exit at. and always exit at that price that you choose. Otherwise, you bring an emotional kind of aspect into trading, or to just selling or buying stuff or assets in general. So I think that a lot of the time emotions take over the market, and that's how it flows, basically. Because if a lot of people are buying Bitcoin, then it goes up, and everyone's on the same emotional wave where they're like, oh, it's all going up, so we might as well buy more, and then more, and then more, and it's always going to go up. But as we saw with the crash, it doesn't always go up. But you do have to pick a price and just sell it at that. That's just what you have to do. You just have to eliminate the emotion from it and go for it. So if you wanted my prediction on it, I believe it's going to be around maybe 2025 when we actually see any price action for Bitcoin that's, in the realm of, like not life-changing money, but life-changing gains or all-time highs. I think the next all-time high is going to be in 2025. So you've got about 2 years, maybe even 3 into 2026, where you're going to be, where you're going to be actually making some good gains. Same with any coin, basically, that you buy. You just got to pick one where you think it's going to be times in more than Bitcoin. So I think Bitcoin's going to have maybe 4x from what it is now, and then in 2025, and then from there it's going to be, like picking whatever coins you want after that. I think Flux and Kadena are great coins to pick because they normally have good price spikes. So, and they've got basically the best kind of projections into the future, I'd say, and they're really low prices right now, both of them. I'd be buying some of them, picking up some Bitcoin along the way, basically splitting it 3 ways. I like Casper Coin, as I've done a load of videos on it, but I have to wait to buy it. I don't believe fully in the project yet, like 100%. Let's see what's going on with this candle. So yeah, so it dropped down by here and then it went back up. So like I always say, hello. That's a crypto. So if you're just joining the chat now, and if you put your Radiant wallet address into the Discord, I'm going to be giving away some Radiant coin. We've got about 4,000 Radiant coin left, and we just gave away 4,000 of it to the 2 people that put their wallet address in. I see, Bobby, you put your wallet address in. I'll send some over to you now. Let's have a look. Let's get the Radiant wallet open. Okay, gonna send some over to you now. Is it okay if it's in Discord? I'm 61, so it took some time. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Incorrect password. Of course it is. I wasn't even focusing. I'm always wary that I'm going to accidentally say my password on this live stream. So I've already given away 2,000, as you can see here. And Bobby, since you went through the trouble, we'll give you 2,000 as well. There we go. Should be sent over to you now. Let me just get the password right. It's going to take a while to confirm it. It takes around 5 minutes for each confirmation, and it needs 6 confirmations, so it's going to take around half an hour. Sent that over, so it's unconfirmed. It's got to confirm. Censored Crypto, my YouTube channel name. Okay. I'll grab your Radiant Coin wallet address now. I'll send some over. I can only send 1,000. I want to keep 1,000 for, anyone else that joins in. But Censored Crypto, sending it over now. 3 bits. I literally just said my password. I nearly said my whole password on stream just then. Payment sent. So sent it over now. It says unconfirmed parent, but it will be sent through in around half an hour. Should have got 1,000 more to give away. It's fine. I sent it over now, so you got 2,000 coming to you, and then I got 1,000 sending over to Censored Crypto. So thanks for joining the live stream, guys. If you are still in here, can you give it a like? Just to get the likes up on the video, basically. I don't really know what that does for the YouTube algorithm, but for some reason it just pumps it a little bit more. Then we got 1,000 more to give away. Okay, so whatever. Let's get off this. How can I get the best mining experience? Actually, I wanted to look at Kadena. Trading view. Trading view. Search markets. Right, why is it giving me this one and not the one that I was just on? Cryptocurrency market. Okay, here we go. What am I typing in? Kadena. Let's just go Kadena to USDT. All right, so you got it through. That's great. Hopefully you've received both of them. Censored Crypto and Bobby. Hopefully you've got it. Oh, it's asking me to do this bloody free trial. I don't want to sign up because then I have to type in passwords. Okay. Let's just go KDA coin, and then we'll look at CoinMarketCap. Gabe, if you have a crypto address, I don't know if you put your wallet address in there, but if you have a Radiant wallet address, you can stick it in the Discord, and I'll give away like 1,000 because I got 1,000 left, so I might as well give away the rest before we end out the stream soon. So Kadena is obviously at that price spike back with, Bitcoin's price spike. Let's see it against Bitcoin. So yeah, basically following the same trend. Had more of a price difference there and by here, but for the most part followed the same way, and that's what most coins do. They follow the same path as Bitcoin. Are they going to let me do this in... they don't actually have a fully working trade-in view like TradingView does, which is really annoying because, CoinMarketCap has most things, but normally, like, if you open up this, it doesn't allow you to edit any of it in there, which is really annoying. All right, let me see if I can do a wallet. I see it pending. Yeah, well, it as I said, it's going to take half an hour to come into the wallet address. So if you just wait on that, it should come through soon. To be honest with you, I've just been mining some crypto. Mining some Radiant, and I had a bunch of it left over, so thought might as well give it away. It was on a bunch of exchanges that I was mining to, and it was like what was left after, doing a bunch of transfer fees and stuff like that. Okay, so what was I looking at here? So realistically, Kadena is at $1 right now. If you bought, let's say you stick 500, so it's going to be 517. What's the price right now? $1, and then we go to year date. All. if it ever gets up to 22, which I believe it definitely will, you basically make it 22x on anything that you buy right now. So 22x on 500 is going to be... Okay, that's just not what I wanted. Is my cap locks on? No. So it's $11,000. So for only sticking 500 in right now, $11,000 in around, I want to say 3-4 years maybe. But that's a good rate of return. It's all right, Bobby. Hang out in the next live stream. We're just going to be giving away some crypto that we got in the next live stream as well. Basically, what I've been doing is like doing these brand deals as well, trying to get some Bitcoin as well. I'm thinking of doing Bitcoin giveaway, but that's going to be like a big stream where we're just going to be giving away like a ton of Bitcoin. So let me know if you're gonna, if that'd be a good idea, because I can give away all these small coins, but you know, it's hard for people to get wallet addresses and stuff like that. You have to download a bunch of wallet addresses, wallet miner programs. So I'd rather just do a Bitcoin giveaway, like collate it all into Bitcoin, get it sent out. So yeah, I might do a Bitcoin giveaway. It really depends. What do you think when we'll see if Flux go up in the next cycle too? Let me have a look. Flux has been, you know, even with their parallel assets, it's been really good in terms of just holding a price, I guess. We're going to see spikes by here, obviously, because of Bitcoin. Let's see all time. I remember it was at like $3, yeah. So it was at $2.89, and it's down to, what is this right here? 53 cents. So not as much as a jump in Kadena, because Kadena was kind of already established. It kind of already had a presence. Flux was obviously forked from Zcash, I believe. But, you know, as I said, there's a 22x for Kadena. And I'm just assuming that in the next cycle, we're going to see Flux go past this all-time high. So from here, it'd be, let's just say it's $3. That is a 6x in money. So in theory, you know, Kadena is probably a better bet, unless, you know, you feel like Flux has got something that Kadena doesn't offer. Kadena is a really well-built cryptocurrency, just because of the pact that the programming language that it's built on is like, what is it? It allows for the sharding of the network, which is actually really good. And I think Flux is, you know, they're bringing out stuff. I like the coin a lot, but I just don't know where it kind of sits in the whole overarching crypto space, because Kadena is a layer 1 crypto that also has scaling, decentralization, and security, basically. So it already covers all the 3 things that you need. But, you know, that would be great for Bitcoin. Yeah, I have been running, I've been mining Flux for a while now. I actually have no Kadena though. Yeah, because Kadena is just ASIC mineable, you know, I choose to just buy it instead, because Kadena miners are actually pretty expensive. So yeah, you know, GPU mining's got a lower threshold of entry. But still, like, I like the project Flux, but I just don't really know where it fits in. It's ranked 140, and then Kadena's ranked 120. I think we're going to see definitely Kadena in the top 50 in, you know, maybe 2 years. And then probably, like, if they achieve their full goal, I think we're going to see definitely top 20. Flux, I want it to be up there because it has this good ecosystem that they're collating. If they can get proof of useful work to start working, like in a large sense, then yeah, I can definitely see it going up. But for now, proof of use will work hasn't been implemented. But I'd make a video on that if that came out. But flux nodes are also a good way of making some extra flux. Basically, what you want to do really is mine flux to eventually buy a node, and then like keep recycling that until you have a bunch of nodes that you're mining with, because that flux will add up over time, and then it's just like, oh, you can buy another node in about 10 days and then another node in 10 days. And with the Titan nodes, you can basically stake it instead of actually running a node yourself. Maybe I should swap my Casper to Kadena. Well, I like Casper Coin. I like what it's doing in the space. It's still got a lot of room to grow. After doing some research yesterday on the Dagnite protocol, which I'm going to be coming out with a video for, I think it has potential there, definitely, for sure, because it's the first actual protocol that I've read where it doesn't assume certain things on the network. Normally, a protocol will assume values on the network, and it has to like hard code them in. So, for example, block rate and block times, normally they're hard coded in. However, with Dagnite, it's a consensus that fluctuates all the time. It's basically keeping up with network confirmation times. So it's not really an AI. It's just kind of fluctuating between them and making sure that if attackers come onto the network, it ups the confirmation times to get rid of that percentage of attackers. And then if they're not on the network, they can lower it. And it just does that automatically. Got this one from an exchange. Okay, let's have a look. So we're just going to be giving away the last 1,000. Not really sure what to think of Casper. I like it, but just not really sure about it. Yeah, it's obviously got a lot of hype because it's profitable to mine. Personally, I'd mine it and then we'd like maybe sell a bunch of it and then just keep like a little bag of it. But if you're really bullish on it, then go for it and buy some more. But I love mining Casper, but that much I know, really efficient. Yeah, as I said, probably the most profitable coin to mine right now. So giving away this last 1,000, I think I have enough to send it. Password. So it should be with you now. Gabe, I know you just put your Casper Coin wallet in the Discord. So we've given away so far 8,000 Casper Coin. I've only got 81. Not Casper Coin, sorry, Radiant Coin. So I've only got 81 left. Personally, I think Kadena is the best than Casper. Yeah, I think that Kadena's built so much more right now, and Casper hasn't really built anything on top of it, if that makes sense. Like, there's not much development. There's development into the coin itself, and the protocols behind it, the wallets and stuff, but there's not really development into building stuff on top of it. But what I mean by that is, like, if you go to Kadena's website, Kadena, I definitely spelled that right. And then you go onto this ecosystem, you can see like how many projects there is on Kadena. Like, mainly like that they've got Cadex, which is like one of the best exchanges you can use, like one of the best decentralized exchanges. A bunch of other things, KDS swap, payments, Zoid Pay, you can go onto that and use it. There's a bunch of things that Kadena has just built on top of it, which is great. Enterprise, these are just a bunch of like And these are only the ones that have been approved so far. I know there's a lot more development going on different things as well. Wonder what they're saying for metaverse, right? There's nothing on. Okay, UFO gaming. Play to earn. I don't really like play to earn games. I think they're a scam, but I guess if they allowed it onto the network, that's all right. Payments, transfer. Yeah, so they got a bunch of stuff built on top of it, which is good. And it's built into Zelcore as well. So I think we're just going to end the stream out here. You know, we've given away all of the Radiant coin. I just wanted to get rid of it. But probably the next stream, we'd try give away some Bitcoin. So have your Bitcoin addresses ready. It's been a great stream. We've given away 8,000 Radiant coin. Let me know in the... well, not in the comments, just like I'm going to probably post it in the Discord about giving away some Bitcoin. And hopefully you enjoy your weekend. I guess that's all I got to say. So thanks for coming along, and I'll see you on the next live stream, or check out the video on Saturday, because that's going to be about Casper Coin.